The Sanchar Saathi app has triggered a full-blown showdown. As the government pushes a new rule making the Sanchar Saathi app mandatory on every phone sold in India, regardless of its making, regardless of what company, etc. it is, social media has gone into a full meltdown. Some users are calling it Pegasus 2.0. Opposition leaders have dubbed it as Pegasus ++, accusing the center of trying to pry open every corner of our digital lives. That, of course, is political hyperbole, but the directive itself is blunt, sweeping, and raising perfectly valid questions. So what is the Sanchar Saathi app? What exactly will it do to your phone and mine? And why does the government want it pre-installed on every device, every phone that is sold in India? Let's break it down to you on what the government says versus what the experts are telling us. Number one on our list. Now, the government says it helps track, block and trace lost or stolen phones using the IMEI numbers, stopping criminals from misusing device. Now, what are the experts saying? They are saying that the IMEI-based tracking, once centralized, could now become a powerful tool for state surveillance, allowing continuous monitoring of a user's phone. Number two, what is the government saying? It lets users verify whether a handset is genuine, helping curb counterfeit and black market phones. But the experts say that the mandate arrived without any public consultation, raising concerns about constitutionality, consent, and the precedent it sets for government control over personal devices. Number three, what does the government say? That the app shows you all mobile numbers issued in your name, preventing SIM misuse and identity fraud. Quite valid, right? But the experts are saying what? They feel that providing this feature requires the app to access sensitive identity-linked data, creating fears that such information could be exaggerated as well, it could be expanded as well, or repurposed in ways sort of users cannot even oversee. Number four on our list. What is the government saying? It lets citizens report suspicious calls, text messages, and WhatsApp fraud, strengthening telecom cybersecurity. But the expert view here is to do this, the app requests permission on SMS, on call logs, on notification access, on camera, on photos, and on device identifiers. Permissions that, if misused or expanded, could offer intrusive insight into your entire digital life. You can't even imagine how. Number five on our list. What is the government saying? Government is saying pre-installing ensures maximum coverage and the app delivers real value only if it sits on every device from day one, which is why they've made it mandatory. That's their rationale. But again, what is the expert saying? That the government app forcibly placed on every phone creates a dangerous baseline. Once mandatory, future updates could broaden functionality, normalizing deeper stake presence on personal devices. What else is the government saying? Number six on our list. Communications Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia actually clarified today, after all that backlash you heard his bite right in the beginning of the program as well, that saying that, well, users can uninstall the app. It has no role in snooping or spying. It's up to you. It's your discretion if you want to have the app on your phone or not. But what are the experts saying on this one? That uninstalling doesn't address the core issue. Should the state be empowered to force install software on every citizen's phone in the first place? Is that the norm internationally as well? Number seven, finally then on our list, what is the government saying? That the Sanchar Saathi is simply a cyber safety tool, a shield against fraud, theft, and telecom misuse. But the experts then say that the concern isn't that the tool as it stands today, it's the potential of scope creep tomorrow. A mandated government-built app with sweeping permissions could over time become a gateway to pervasive monitoring. And that's the crux of the debate. A tool designed for safety or a precedent that reshapes digital privacy in India. The country is now wrestling with one fundamental question, really. Where should the line be drawn between security and surveillance potential. So those were the big pointers there, what the government is saying. And what about the experts at this point? Remember, this is not politicians bickering. These are what experts are telling us.
Sanchar Saathi mobile app is a citizen-focused tool that brings security and fraud reporting straight to your smartphone, empowering users with safety and awareness. Through the app, citizens can block lost or stolen phones and prevent misuse. They can report frauds and scams via calls, SMS or WhatsApp, identify international calls masked as domestic, and check if their handset is genuine. The portal ensures transparency by letting people see how many mobile connections are issued in their name. It also helps users check details of wireline internet providers across India. The app is inclusive and accessible, available in Hindi and 21 regional languages on both Android and iOS. Since its launch on 17th January 2025, it has already crossed 50 lakh downloads. From the Sanchar Saathi live dashboard, over 37.28 lakh stolen or lost devices have been blocked, and more than 22.76 lakh traced successfully. Sanchar Saathi is not just reducing telecom fraud, it is reinforcing digital confidence and shaping a safer citizen-centric future for India's mobile users.
All right, so that was just a little glimpse of what this app is all about. But let's also tell you what the political bickering on all of this has been. The entire 2 days of Parliament, this was a topic of discussion. Here's a report with a wrap-up on all the comments.
Sanchar Saathi mobile app is a citizen-focused tool that brings security and fraud reporting straight to your smartphone. Empowering.
Get ready. Your smartphone is about to get a new companion, the Sanchar Saathi app. The Indian government has directed all phone makers in India to pre-install this app on every new device sold. Companies are also urged to push the app to older phones through software updates. As per the government's directive, phone companies must ensure the app is pre-installed, easily visible and accessible from the very first moment you turn on your device. The mobile manufacturers must ensure the app's functionalities are not disabled or restricted. And there's a tight deadline. 90 days for installation with a compliance report due in 120 days from giants like Apple, Samsung and Vivo. Reuters, citing sources in Apple, said that Apple will not bow to the diktat and will not preload its phones with the app. Apple is said to be planning to convey its concerns directly to New Delhi. The government says that this is about protecting users from telecom fraud, duplicate IMEIs and cyber threats. According to the government, the Sanchar Saathi app allows users to block lost or stolen phones, verify if a device is genuine, and also see all mobile numbers linked to their ID. But there's a catch. The app requires access to camera, call logs, phone status, SMS, and notifications, sparking privacy concerns. Congress and allies slammed the move, calling it a potential snooping tool and warning it could compromise citizens' privacy.
It's a very fine line between fraud is easy to report and we can see everything that every citizen of India is doing on their phone. So that's not how it should work. There should be an effective system to report fraud, and we've discussed this at great length on cyber security and this and that, and definitely there's a need for cyber security, but that doesn't mean that it gives you an excuse to go into every citizen's telephone.
कोई भी लॉ जहाँ पे आपके पोस्टल कुरियर सब में ताक झांक की जा सकती है नेशनल सिक्योरिटी की आड़ में, वैसे ही नेशनल सिक्योरिटी की आड़ में जर्नलिस्ट पत्रकारों पे पेगासस के थ्रू सर्वेलेंस कराया, ऑपोजिशन लीडर्स पे स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड सर्वेलेंस कराया, अब 140 करोड़ लोगों पे सर्वेलेंस कराना चाह रहे हैं। अब आकर क्लैरिफिकेशन इसलिए दे रहे हैं क्योंकि देश समझ रहा है किस तरीके से ये हमारे घरों में घुसकर, हमारे फोनों में घुसकर ये जानना चाहते हैं हम किससे बात कर रहे हैं, क्या बात कर रहे हैं, कहाँ उठ रहे हैं, कहाँ बैठ रहे हैं।
The government clarified that the app can be uninstalled. Communications Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia assured users there's no compulsion to keep it.
एक तरफ विपक्ष चिल्ला रहा है कि आप फ्रॉड कैसे रोकेंगे, दूसरी तरफ अगर संचार साथी का ऐप हमने आम नागरिक को दे दिया तो कह रहे हैं पेगासस। जो लोग सत्य नहीं देखना चाहते हैं उन लोगों को हम सत्य नहीं दिखा सकते। जो लोग सुविधा इस्तेमाल करना चाहते हैं वो करें, जो नहीं करना चाहते हैं और डिलीट करना चाहते हैं वो डिलीट करें।
संचार साथी कैन नॉट रीच योर पर्सनल डाटा, कैन नॉट ब्रीच योर पर्सनल डाटा। मैसेज नहीं सुन सकती, कॉल नहीं सुन सकती, पर्सनल डाटा ब्रीच नहीं कर सकती है। उसका काम सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करने का है। जो यूजर्स हैं उनको वो सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करेगी, फ्रॉड को रोकने का है।
So the question remains, is Sanchar Saathi a smart security buddy or a digital watchdog? Bureau Report, India Today.